It's a new year, so we're going to talk about last year's bourbons and what our top 20 was. So we're going to kind of dive into 20 to 10.
20 to 11. It
was
so close. It was so close.
Welcome back to another edition of Bourbon Kingdom. I'm David.
And I'm Zach.
And today we are going to talk about our bourbon of the years.
So these are going to be our bottles 20 through 11. This is kind of our part one. We'll throw some B-roll up there because we had a metric ton of good bourbon.
I think we had like 40 bottles, 39, 40 bottles.
We ended up counting 39.
39 bottles.
If we counted right. I think we eliminated 19, some very controversial bottles up there.
Yeah, I honestly think that it was harder to eliminate the 19 than it was to choose the top 20.
Yeah, we kind of got stuck. So I think we eliminated like kind of 8 right off the bat.
Yeah.
And that was actually pretty easy.
Yeah.
It was whenever we had to eliminate like the last 5 that it kind of became tricky, and we just said, all right, which bottles are in?
Yeah.
And then it was like easy for like the first 6, and then I got stuck. I got like kind of like the last pick.
You did get the last pick.
And it was like either between Sagamore 9 or Russell's Reserve Single Rick House.
Yeah.
And I went with the Single Rick House. But he thought I was going to pick that, so he picked another bottle that he thought I wasn't going to pick.
Yeah.
And I was like, we're leaving Single
It's all right. It's the way it goes. It wasn't winning bottle of the year either way it goes. So
I mean, that's true.
So it didn't really. But here's how it works for us. These are things that we've reviewed and actually have.
Oh yeah.
Thanks
for bringing that up.
As a bottle like these. So there's no BTAC, there's no Pappy because
we didn't get them.
We didn't get any,
and we didn't review them.
And so
also we had to have the actual bottle of it. So if we just got a sample of it, it didn't count. So like for example, I think Silver Oak would have competed. For top 20.
Yeah.
But we only got a sample bottle of it. So since we didn't get since I didn't buy it, he didn't buy it.
Yeah.
We didn't put it on there because of that.
So there's all kinds of things like that.
Same thing with the Jack 12 and 10 as well.
Yeah. Because we didn't get those.
We didn't get those.
Nope. That's kind of how it goes. Hit the like, subscribe, turn on the notifications, and
I'm sipping on the remnants of our top 4.
Let us know what we got right, what we got wrong.
Were you getting ready to pick from that side?
No. I'm just...
All right, I'll start. I think we pretty much said all the rules, everything else. Yeah, I feel like we're solid. All right.
So we both did our list individually, and then we came together and how we ranked them separately.
Yeah.
We did cumulatively. We gave it a score, and that's how we got to where we got.
Here's how it always works. We do it separately, and then we combine our scores. We do golf, lowest score wins.
Yeah.
But we always have ties. And then from there, you blind, you figure out, you discuss.
Yeah.
You do all these things. This year was hard, but we'll talk about that in the other video.
Yeah.
But anyways, let's go ahead and talk about number 20
for
this year.
Still Austin. This is the Bottle and Bond straight rye. This is probably, speaking like the rye that I enjoyed to drink the most this year.
Oh, yeah. I would think this is one of the more enjoyable bottles you've drank all year because you've drank, like, how many of them? 2 or 3 now?
Yeah.
You've drank a lot. I'm honestly surprised you just haven't taken mine.
Yeah.
And drank it.
Well,
you drink so much of my stuff anyways.
I do. So I try not to be, I don't look a gift horse in the mouth. So, but this is still Austin, and we've talked about this all year long. Still Austin has, honestly speaking, I would say it's probably our distillery of the year in some ways, just because we discovered them.
Honestly, I think they would be in the running.
Green River.
That would be the other one.
Yeah, it would be between those two.
Our 2 favorite distilleries of the year would have to be a combination of Still Austin and Green River in the sense of like...
And it's mostly because we discussed, we discovered Still Austin this year. So that's been the coolest part with that. We've known about Green River since last year and stuff like that. So, but yeah, this is just, it's such a solid rye. And I really enjoy drinking this one.
Mm-hmm. No, I agree.
Yeah.
Next one. And I told you guys it would make top 20.
Against my better judgment, it made top
Number
20.
19.
Listen, this might be an all-time low for us to where this falls.
Probably.
Yeah.
And I blame Dave for this. This is the Four Roses 2024 LA. Again,
this is my version of gifting one to Zach, like he gifted me the Jack Daniels sherry cask.
Whoa, this ain't no gift. All right, what you got with that sherry cask was a gift. You literally got a gift.
Mm-hmm.
I'm honestly surprised you haven't taken that gift home with you.
I mean, I'll take it, because I know you're not drinking it.
Ain't nobody drinking that.
I'll drink it.
This is great. This is fantastic. I hate that it's as low as what it is, but this is just going to be one of these bottles we just truly disagree on. But as much as he acts like he hates us, just remember he decided to put this on the 20 or top 20 over bottles such as Single Rick, Stag 24A, E.H. Taylor Barrel
That
Proof
is true.
Rye.
I did.
Just saying.
Yeah.
The new Remus, Penelope, like there's a whole bunch of bottles. Sagamore.
Yeah. That is
just
true.
Saying.
All right.
Doesn't hate that much.
You can take it off now.
Next one. This is number, what are we on? 18 now? Maker's Mark, Seller's Age, 2024.
I actually blinded these, and this one won for me over the 23.
Mm-hmm.
There's something about it that I just like. I haven't had it in a while either to remember exactly what that was, because we did this one off memory.
You gonna make it there? Well, I'll tell you right now, whenever I did some blinds, I've done blinds starting in like September, November, just seeing where I like stuff.
Yeah.
This was not only losing for me, but like this was like dead last. Like this didn't win anything for me in blinds competitively. Like I remember the very first blind I did, there was like this, Green River Foolproof and Booker's Reserve.
Yeah.
And both of those beat this, and I was just like,
no, I agree.
I was like shocked.
Yeah.
And it's just, to me, whenever you put this in any kind of blinds, it just doesn't do well.
Yeah.
And I don't know why. I mean, it's not bad. Like I'm not like, none of these bourbons are bad or ryes that we have on here. But that for sure just didn't do great.
Yeah.
All right, next one. And this one honestly shocks me. You were the one that really didn't like this one on the list. I won't say you didn't like it, but you kept pushing it further down on the list.
I did. I just like...
Hold on really quick. This is the William Heaven Hill 13-year-old bottle on bond.
I just think of all the ones that we've done and we've reviewed over the last 3 or 4 years, this one is the lowest on the totem pole. And I could have seen, because we left some stuff off, and I went, I wouldn't be upset if we left this off.
Mm-hmm.
But, I mean, making it didn't bother me either. I just, I didn't love this one to the point where I was like, I probably the Single Rick maybe. And there's a couple other ones that could have been there. That Nashville Barrel probably could have gone on here.
Would I say that this is touching the 15-year? No. Do I think this is as good as a 17-year? Probably not, but I think it's close.
I've revisited the 17-year in the last little bit, and it's growing on me.
No, it's fantastic. And
this one probably grow on me too.
It was a top 10 whiskey of the year. To be fair, we both had it in our top 10 whiskeys. I think this is fantastic. This probably would have been, honestly, this, and I have one other bottle, I would have probably, if I probably had to do my top 10 differently, I would have added this and probably our number 11th bottle in there, if I'm being honest. But that's what you get whenever you have pairs.
Yeah, that is true.
All right, so what is that?
Yeah, that number 11 bottle, I definitely think it could have made top 10.
This is 16. This is also our Rye of the Year.
Ding, 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 ding. Rye of the Year. Rye of the Year. Rye of the Year. Rye of the Year.
Just let me do this happy dance. Sagamore 9-year. First off, thank you to Joe who helped
us. Thank you to Joe.
Get us literally our Rye of the Year.
Chances are, if it's something from Sagamore, we thank Joe because he's our dude. He's the one that always gets it first.
To me, this is such a competitive year in ryes. Like, if we did like a rye list, there'd be so many great ryes. I felt like we left a bunch of great ryes off the list.
Yeah.
Green River Rye would have been one of them I would have put on there. Wild Turkey Rye would have been one of them we put on there. There's the Cherry Cask Sagamore.
Yeah.
Just a bunch of ryes this year. Yeah. And that doesn't include single barrel pigs and all this other stuff.
Yeah.
But literally to be the best rye we've had all year in a year of ryes.
Yep.
Fantastic.
Good job, Sagamore.
All right. 15th. 1924. Go ahead.
I mean, this was pretty awesome. Like, I love this bottle. Honestly speaking, I love this bottle. But after looking at the top 10 and tasting through the top 10, it just, as good as this is, and as much as I enjoy drinking it objectively, it's not on the level of the other ones. And so,
are you shocked it didn't do better?
By
the way, we totally forgot and left this off whenever we did like best so far.
We did.
We did screw that up.
We did. Best new release or whatever. Yeah. No, I'm honestly not surprised. I just think at 100 proof, sometimes it's hard to knock around when you're drinking other stuff that is around. We're not proof junkies here. I mean, obviously not, because 94 proof last year won it. So
that is true.
But for whatever reason, this just, it doesn't measure up to the other ones. And there was a lot of good stuff. And this was early in the year. Like, there were so many good things that came out this year.
That is true.
So, but still really love that bottle.
Yeah, it's a good one.
Yep.
All right. And 14th. Foregate Kelvin 6. So I've been saying all year, I think this is a fantastic bottle. I think it's the best one they've done since Kelvin 4. I don't even think it's debatable. To me, this is the best thing that Foregate does every year in, year out. I'm not saying they can't have a one-off that's like crazy awesome. Do they do other stuff that's really great? Yes. Yeah. Most stuff that they do, it tends to be great.
They do really good stuff.
But this is like what they do. This is the best of what they do. I absolutely love this. Yeah. If you not only just like some like a great cigar smoking bourbon over here, but it's also very desserty in a lot of ways, and it's utterly fantastic.
Yeah. I don't have anything to add other than you are correct. It is awesome.
I can honestly rant and rave about this bottle all day long.
Yeah.
All right, next one. In this, just barely made our list.
Made it into the year.
Take this out of the box. Wow, that thing just...
Yep.
Voted. This is still Austin. Is this
Tanager?
Thank you, Dave. Late edition.
It was a late edition.
Honestly, would have liked to seen if it would have been opened up a little bit longer, seen what it could have done, because I just had some of it yesterday.
Yeah.
At the end of the day, it even changed just a little bit.
Really?
So like, I think it's still finding that little sweet spot for it.
Yeah.
And man, once it does, it's probably going to be a monster.
This is really good. My only complaint is that I did not get my hands on this.
I tried.
I know. I was busy working and doing some stuff, and I couldn't get away to get it. And if you were there and got the last one, there was no way I was getting there on time.
Well, I was going to say I got super lucky and found one and got the last one. So it honestly, truthfully, really worked out. So.
Yeah.
All right. I thought this one was going to be a top 10 until you start looking at the list, and it didn't make it.
Yeah.
This is the Parker's. This is I think it's a 14-year-old. This is the Kentucky straight malt whiskey finished in reconstructed heavy toast cognac barrels.
Is the best malt that they did all year long for sure.
I think this is the best malt I've had all year.
Yeah.
I've had some really great, exceptional series bottles.
Yeah.
Actually, I won't say that, but this is one of the best malts.
Yeah, this is.
I've had all year.
This is. I mean, yeah, it's really good. I thought it might sneak into the top 10, and it was close.
It was close. I mean, it ended up finishing 12th for us.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, yeah, good bottle.
All right, and then our last one on the list, certainly not least, the Penelope American Light Whiskey, 15-year-old American Light Whiskey. Honestly, thought maybe this still should be in the top 10.
I kind of do too. After tasting the 10th, I kind of was like, well, maybe we should have pushed that one up there.
But that's just how it works in blinds. Like it's how it works. Like you start drinking through stuff and you start realizing like,
yeah,
man, maybe I should have done that.
Yeah, this is fantastic though.
Yeah,
I was so impressed with this the first time I tasted it at a bar, and I was just like, what in the world is this, and why is it so good?
It's wild.
Yeah.
It's some of the best light whiskey I've ever had in my life.
Yeah, for sure.
It's amazing. Penelope did great.
Yeah.
Ross and Squib, going through your stuff right now, y'all did excellent with Penelope.
You really did.
Chef's kiss on that one.
All right, so that is 2211. Tell us where maybe some of these landed in your bourbon of the year.
Did you say 22?
Huh?
It sounded like you said 22.
2211.
Oh, okay, I got you. I'm following. My bad.
211. And tell us what is on your list in that range if you have been counting down and thinking through your bourbons of the year. And until the next time,
We'll see you.
We'll see you.